Hello and welcome to another Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today, reviewing, and it's nearly time for the second version of this, but not version of this, but I'll explain more of what I'm on about. This is Sarky Twit. This fellow here was the winner of the inaugural HopIdol Homebrew competition in collaboration with, I think it was actually the Abdication at Daybook, Place to Brew, Black Iris Brewery, Left Lion, Totally Brewed, of course, and some other people that camera might have been involved. Can't remember. But in any case, so this is a Witbier brewed last year. Craig, who now is actually part owner of Magpie Brewery. So how homebrew has changed his life. I mean, I've been homebrewing since, 2007. So, yeah, it's a great thing. It just goes to show you that by going into grain brewing, if that's where you want to go, because not everybody wants to be a commercial brewer. And, there's a lot of hard work in commercial brewing. I've been to breweries. I've seen the hard work. I know what the struggles that there is in homebrew, in brewing, rather. So it says here, this brew was created by Craig Sallabank, the winner of the first Nottingham homebrew competition, HopIdol. Witbier of pink peppercorns, juniper berries, and coriander seeds, 4.9%. And it's on at half price at the moment, if there's any left, at Totally Brewed, who today we're brewing with the Vat and Fiddle pub. The Vat and Fiddle pub is Castle Rock Brewery's pub. Castle Rock Brewery have got their yard party this year, May the 20th and May the 21st this year, 2022. Friday, Saturday nights, 3 till 10 both nights. Lots of new beers, lots of big collaborations across the local brewery industry. Massive amount of collaborations. For me, it's great because by collaborating with your local breweries, you all get that little bit of a bump. Trust me, it's the way forward. Not saying anything else about collaborating. But in any case, can't find me Totally Brewed glass. I broke 2 glasses last week, so I'm gutted if I broke it, but I'm sure it's around somewhere, maybe amongst the 30 odd dirty glasses I've got in front of me. So here we go. Get a pour. And yeah, I'm immensely proud of where Craig and James Peters from Totally Brewed have got, I know both of them, and I do wish them all the best in their venture with Magpie Brewery. As for Totally Brewed, looking forward to seeing what they bring to the Craft Beer Festival this year. As somebody who follows all the local breweries, and obviously I hear snippets and yeah, I heard that Totally Brewed have taken a member on, eh? Yes, very good, very well played. And if my little rumour mill is correct, I'm sure if Totally Brewed or Totally Tapped watch this, they'll know more than me. But in any case, so we're looking at a lemony orange pour with, just under a centimetre of a whitehead. I did do a sneaky beer review in the Cock and Hoop, which is a pub in the Lace Market area of Nottingham, a good pub that supports local breweries. However, it's one thing to do a review in a pub. It's a much better for me to do a review at home. Why? Because I can say what I like, and I haven't got people walking in. Might occasionally get the dog walk down or the son will walk down, but most of the time I can do and say, and be a proper review and not a rushed review. Most of my reviews aren't rushed. I'm getting better. I'm lowering it down. I'm trying not to put too much of Wraggy into the reviews and stick to the beer, which is the most important. It's not about me. Never has been, never will be, really. So yeah, in the Nottingham Craft Beer Festival glass, and again, this is coming up soon. So looking forward. I had a brilliant time last year, going on the first night to that, for the simple reason is I'm not missing out on the big beers. I went last year on both nights, and by the second night, a lot of the breweries that came, not the locals, they know they can go and get a load more beer, so then they're not daft. But the ones that came down from all around the country, especially a couple from further afield, messed up and sold out very early on the second night, and that's pennies not earned. And some didn't bring enough beers. And for me, you go into a beer festival, you're promoting your brand to the wider public, and why would you not bring your big hitters? So, Witbier. Ooh, there's a spicy nose on this straight away. And that juniper berry is definitely juniper on the nose. As a gardener, not really fond of junipers, but for obvious reasons. But never did like them. Working on the arboretum, we had junipers. Hated them. Smelly things. But in beer, it's all different, isn't it? You know. Ooh. One thing it does deliver is taste. Yeah, it's got a good taste to it. And as you will have noticed, I'm not using my phone anymore. I'm using the Chromebook. So hopefully you'll be able to hear me better. The phone will now be redundant for beer reviews in the house and hopefully in the garden. You know, this is what the wife bought me the Chromebook for. She went and got the best one she could afford for doing beer reviews. And the good thing is now I can also do StreamYard. So to those beer reviewers out there that want to join me on a beer review, you know, and if people even watch these beer reviews anymore, you know, it's a good thing. And also I can take the Chromebook with me, and as long as I can bug into somebody's internet, and I can take the Chromebook with me and go to breweries and maybe do videos at breweries, you know, and it's something that I want to do in the long run. Whether I get the invite or not, well, there you go. They may not want to touch me with a barge pole. That is what it is, you know. I have said this in other reviews that, you know, maybe sometimes when you say things on reviews, you have to be very careful what you say. Although, in the grand scheme of things, I don't think I'm that bad a person, but and I see what some reviews, and you know, and you think to yourself, okay. But anyway, so yeah, looks good. It's retaining the head nicely. Nice subtle carbonation coming. The odd big bit of carbonation coming off. It's going out of date in May, so you know, middle of May. So I've just got in before it went out of date. Dates don't mean a lot to me. Totally Brewed do put good dates on their beers, which is something I do like. Got to be careful putting short dates on beers, because places won't stock your beers if your beers have got really, really, really short dates. It decreases your saleability. So for those watching this, and for those who've clicked on the HopIdol, when it goes live at least, HopIdol 2 is out there. The entries have got to be in very soon. I think by the end, in the next week or two, if you're watching this on April 2022. I do sometimes wonder whether I ought to enter my Imperial Kentucky Bourbon Strawberry English Barley Wine, but maybe not, eh? I want somebody drinking it and slagging it off, even when I know it tastes amazing. But there you go. So, proper summer beer, a beer that, with the junipers, with the spiciness from them peppercorns, brings you definitely getting, you know, that the spicy element. And I'm not big on spices, so for me this is just about right. And I do remember the day when Craig went down the brewery. I haven't got a clue why it's called Sarky Twit. If someone from Totally Brewed or Craig, even if you do it in private, could message me and just say, why is it called Sarky Twit? Is Craig Sarky? You know, I presume that's the reason behind the name of the beer. Or is there another reason? obviously, you know, if you want to keep it quiet, that's fair dues. Or if you want to keep it just a private message, but somebody's got to put me out of misery. You know, I've obviously got my own interpretation of what it might be. And yeah, always makes you wonder if someone did a beer with me and then did that, you know. Wow, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? And I'm not going to swear, so we're not going to go down that route. So, yeah, makes you wonder. Yeah, probably mental health warning. Yeah, yeah. Let's not go any further. So, Totally Brewed, bringing out. It's great when I can talk about local breweries. You know, if I know what a brewery is, I'll add a bit more. And if I know what they've done, or what they're doing or what they're planning, I will try and add a bit more into the review. So you're not just getting a beer review, you're getting a bit of background information. Obviously, these good people are at the cattle market in Nottingham, next door to a company who I went for a job with, and I got the job, but I didn't take it. Nice enough people, but yeah, I don't do silly hours. But yes, they're doing barrel aging now. They've got 3 impressive sounding barrel age imperials coming up. Can I remember the varieties? No. And I've commented, so I know I'll leave this review and I'll remember straight away, but isn't that always the case? But yeah, I'm wet through because I've been jet washing a bench down in the garden. So the bench was brown, and we've got a new grey blue, quite modern colour on the outside. So what did I do? I thought, it's going to take so many coats to go from brown. So I put a white emulsion paint on. And then I painted blue over. It looked amazing. Brilliant. You know, it was absolutely stunning. Till that very first day it rained and the whole lot. I could have cried. You know, just an absolute waste of my time. I might have just gone over with the blue straight away and be done. So I've just had to jet wash the benches. And so there's a lesson to be learnt in life. Sometimes don't try and cheat your way, because inevitably you'll end up paying twice and doing it twice, which I am doing. So all good fun. So anyway, beer's still tasting nice. Definitely a big summery beer. Will it be brewed again? I have tasted it on cask, and obviously now, or maybe in keg. I'm not sure at the time actually. I'd had a few drinks that night, so but it's still looking good. Nice hazy pour to it, and the colour looks good. I don't know if the colour shows up on camera. It's much lighter than it's showing up in front of me. I sometimes wonder that with the Chromebook camera. Yeah, nice fruity spiciness coming off this. Where is that juniper there? It leaves your mouth wet for quite a while as well. No dryness to it. You know, it's quite refreshing in that way. Totally Brewed and Craig. Or as we know him now, Mardeybun Brew Company, based at Magpie Brewery. Interesting what's going to come up there in the next year or two. I wish everyone all the best, obviously. Very proud of what Nottingham breweries are doing. And obviously, I live in Nottingham, so that makes it even more special. Because when you get good in your own city, it's encouraging, you know, it's encouraging to see how, and I do think with regards to what Castle Rock are doing with all the collabs with the likes of Totally Brewed, even today, as I've done this review, they've done a collab. I see everything on the up and up. It's all looking very, very good. I do like this interbrewery collaborating. It is good. It needed to be done. It's about time it was done. You all the same stuff. Differently, obviously. Everyone's not. They're all on the same page, but not quite. And that's how it should be. You know, bits of competition is good. And the fact that everyone across the breweries is selling different beers in their breweries, supporting local, nearly everyone, that is a good thing. So before I rattle on too long, because I've rattled on long enough, for me, a good 4.3 out of 5. Yeah, very nice beer, thoroughly enjoyable. Cheers all, see you soon. Oh, nearly knocked my laptop. Bollocking from the wife. Yeah, end stream then.